Alright. Oh, no, right. I am streaming. I forgot. I was waiting for, like, a thing to appear. Yeah, no, that doesn't appear anymore. That's old program. That's it. Hello. Welcome to stream. Welcome to stream. What the fuck was I doing? Oh, wow, wait, I'm still at 100, I'm still at 111. Okay, it counts the bot follower for some reason. I'll take it for now, I suppose, although that bot's definitely going away at some point. What the fuck was I doing? Right, sorry, I'm a little late to my own stream. That's, if I'm being honest, it was because I forgot to link the music, in this part, and I was fixing that last minute. By the way, I just want to take a quick fucking second. This is 46 views in a day, which is fucking hilarious. I'm fairly certain it's because of this, like, title and thumbnail combination, but, like, literally same day of, that just made me laugh so hard. Just seeing, like, 30 views in the first day. Okay. Now, I'm kind of leaning towards the 9 hours of Touhou Jazz. I didn't really have anything planned. There's also Ultrakill OST to improve your productivity. You know what? Let's see. It's fucking loud. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Now we can begin. Sort of. The last bit of housekeeping I have to say is just... I now have... What is it? I have Princess Remedy's... I have Princess Remedy's script recorded, which I forgot to actually put into her folder. But I have it recorded. Hold on. Audio log. Number 5. I forgot. I just completely forgot. I just straight up forgot. There we go. I have Princess Remedy's script recorded, and I have fucking, what was it? I have Business Casual Man script mostly done. And I just need to review it one last time, and if it's good, then I'll record it. Meaning I'll only have 2 characters left, which would be pretty fucking nice. Okay. Now that housekeeping's out of the way, let's see the capture real quick. The Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. Please tell me that pause doesn't always happen. Impossible. Or, as the game refers to it as, the Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. For the sake of simplicity, I just refer to them as the impossible level. So yeah, now I need to... Okay, why is that happening? I spent like half an hour on this last time. I was kind of hoping I'd be done with this shit. I was kind of hoping I'd be done. Basic effects, resource window, and properties window. For the sake of simplicity, how do I... Fuck, man. I think, open this up, zoom. There we go, yeah. Is this really good for improving productivity? Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. God damn it. Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. For the sake of some... Wait, so it doesn't happen when I'm doing it like this. Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. For the... I realized, by the way, this technically wasn't what I wanted. I wanted it to snap here, snap, like snap on Omega, slap to Oblivion, slap to Oblivion, snap to Oblivion. I wanted it to be snappier, but I think I'm just gonna take what I got as the Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. See, why does it do that? As the Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. For the sake of... It doesn't do it for the zoom, so it has to be... It has to be something with the footage itself, doesn't it? Oh god, it has to be something with the footage itself. Oh no. Yeah, the footage itself probably lags here. I don't know why it wouldn't happen then when I have the zoom. Well, fuck, what's the fix? I'm gonna copy this. Yeah, if I zoom out, this happens anyway, right? As the Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. No, it's not happening when I don't do the zoom in. As the Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. Hold on. What is this? As the Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. But then if I control Z, and now it's back. I guess it doesn't like going from 0 to 400. Refers to it as the Omega Yeah, I think it's going from 100 to 400 in a frame that really does it. So, hold on. So we might be able to fix it then by doing... Okay. Man, I don't know. I want something a little more funk. Ah, fuck, wait. No. No, where's the 9 hours of Touhou Jazz? No! Wait, no! It's gone! I didn't realize what I was doing. Hold on. No, we can find it. Touhou Jazz. 9 hours. Yeah, I should type in 9 hours. Oh, that's a sick Yomu. That's a sick Yomu, though. 9 hours, come on. Yeah, there we go. That's a spinning for this is what I should have chose from the beginning. Every fighting game explained was 7 months ago. I feel sad. I feel fucking sad, dude. See, and this is why this was the right choice all along. Okay, so this is about as low as this can go. Okay, what I need is keyframes back. So this keyframe this keyframe, right, can we have this keyframe be a different thing? Like, if I change... Okay, what happens if I change this to a 200? That's what happens. So probably not what I want. What happens if I change this to a 100? If I change this to a 100, and then I look at that, and I change it back to a 400. 667 free 5. Now change it. It's still 667 free 5. So that's not changing. I'm trying to think, how do I change specific zoom on each one? I know I accidentally did this before, and I don't remember how I did it. Because what the 400 to 400 is saying from this start point to this end point. But I need... See, I don't want it to be linear. Is this what I want? Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. I'm curious if literally just changing how it's perceived along the curve, it will change, will make it not lag. As the Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. See, yeah, no, it's just lagging there, and I don't get why. Point value, position, point position. Why are these two connected? I don't remember what the curve does. This is a straight line. No. These are the coordinates. Parameters. Edited and displayed parameters. I think... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try doing some funky shit. What happens if I make it so it doesn't start immediately? Like this. Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. As the Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. That makes it not lag. So what happens if I offset it by like even just a frame? Like, there's, like, if I make it so there's, like, 1 or 2 frames before it happens. Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. I think what would be better is if I set it at the, as the Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. No, but it's still lagging. For the sake of simplicity, I just... Also, I fucked up my points again. God damn it. That's fine. We know how to change it. 98. Yeah, we just do. We do Control C. And then we do Control V. Easy. Okay. So it's still doing that though. Alright, instead of... Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. For the sake of simplicity, maybe just do 300 by 300. Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. I would like it to be more zoomed in, but... Oh, wait. No, I'm a dumbass. If I wanted to fucking... I just create a... Wait. I just create a different zoom. Right? Wait, I think? As the Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. It's still doing that, right? Okay, hold on. Keep this at 400 by 400, right? Do that. And then, okay. So we need this footage to last longer. Which should be... Or wait, no. We don't necessarily need it to last longer. We just need it to start earlier. Get rid of the zoom on this. Hold on, so... Or, as the gamer... Okay, wait. So I need it to be on V. Which happens at... .15. I don't... Is that right here? Refers to it as the Omega Oblivion of a... Okay. Zoom out a little bit. What's with the text? Okay, right. That's what's with the text. Yeah, I didn't realize I was still going to be working on this part the second I started up today's stream, but here we are. Let's I can turn up the music just a bit. Oh yeah, I guess that's why I had it so loud last time. Okay, fucking... Okay, so now we need a zoom. Because again, what I think it doesn't like is... What I think it doesn't like is it going from 100 to 400 in a single frame. So again, so this, I should be able to create this without it fucking over this, because this works. So this will be like its own thing. So get rid of all preconceived notions. This is going to be going from 100 to 400, and there's going to be no keyframes. This is a straight line from point A to point B. So the Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. Why does that fuck with the other one? It's because they're considered the same. Wait. Ah, fuck, wait, no. They're considered the same one. This isn't the one I need to be fixing. Or is it? No, I created a new zoom, but I didn't create... Right. Okay. Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. I created a new zoom, but I didn't create a new axis in which to edit upon. I always forget that's a fucking step. That's why it looks like it's the same thing, but it's not. This is its own thing. I didn't need to change that. The Omega... Okay, so it still doesn't like that. The Omega Oblivion of Oblivion. Yeah, it really doesn't like that. Like, it looks awkward, but the main thing is the stutter. Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. It really doesn't like going to 400 for some reason. So that doesn't solve shit. Yeah, the zoom is the issue. Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. For the sake of simplicity, I just refer to them as the impossible levels. You can just call them whatever the fuck you want. Does that work? I actually kind of have something I would want to do that. As the Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. For the sake of simplicity... Wait. As the Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. For the sake of simplicity, I just refer to them as the impossible levels. You can just call them whatever the fuck you want. I think, honestly, wait, if I throw in some visuals there, that could work. Because I've been kind of struggling to think of what I want to throw in. I think just zooming in on obliteration can be funny if because I'm rambling for a bit, right? So I think having a zoom in to juxtapose that would make sense, right? As the Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. For the sake of simplicity, I just refer to them as the impossible levels. You can just call them whatever the fuck you want. Okay, what I want to throw in there, though? Yeah, I'm still on the Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. Well, I thought I was done with it, but as it turns out, here's the issue I'm running into. If you set it so in one frame it goes from 100 zoom in to 400, this happens. As the Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. And that, I know I've done testing. That is 100% related to the zoom in happening, not the footage. Even just going from 300 to 300, that still happens. It's not just the audio, the footage as well. Like, if you look at it, I think, okay, here's an easier example. Look at the cursor. Look at how the Look at how the cursor moves along the timeline when that happens. As the Omega Oblivion of Oblivion. You see how it, like, because it's moving at, like, a constant rate, and then it gets to here, and it's like,
Omega Oblivion of Obliteration.
Freezes there. The way it freezes kind of changes depending on the attempt, but sometimes it'll freeze right here.
Oblivion of Obliteration. For the sake of...
Like, where it likes to freeze is random, but the freeze is consistently happening. It doesn't like that. I don't know why it doesn't like that, but it doesn't like it. So I have to work around it. But look at this. If I start at 200 and then go 400
as the Omega Oblivion of Obliteration.
It's still a little bit of, like, visual glitching, but there's no audio glitching at all. And then it keeps zooming in, and I think I can use this to my advantage. All I need to think of is what do I put here? Because, again, I'm rambling, so I think this works, right? Like, listen to this.
As the Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. For the sake of simplicity, I just refer to them as the impossible levels. You can just call them whatever the fuck you want.
See, I think that works. I need to add a little bit of flair to it. That's where I'm at.
Simplicity, I just refer to them as the impossible.
For the sake of simplicity, I just refer to them as the... I really fucking like this. I think there's just been a lot of cheer note shit, but... Oh, wait, no. No, this is mailing. This isn't cheer note. In any case, how you doing, Crown?
Refer to them as the impossible level.
The impossibles. You're playing a Touhou fan game that looks like it was made in MS Paint? Oh, is it... Wait. Reimu's Awesome Holiday? Was it Reimu's Awesome Holiday?
You can just call them whatever the...
Oh, okay, it's a fan shmup. Okay, wait, which one are you playing? I gotta see what that looks like.
Refer to them as the...
It's called Story of Bold Fairies.
There we go.
It's better than it looks. I want to see it. Hold on. Story of Bold. Is it on Steam? I'm not seeing it on Google. It doesn't help that I spelled fairies wrong, but... No, not on Steam. Oh, wait, no. Not old fairies. Bold fairies. I'm a dumbass. Oh, I'm still not finding them. Oh, wait. Select YouTube.com. Oh, it does look like it was made in MS Paint. Hold on. Look at this. Wait, so do you play as Sunny and then you have, like, assist from Luna and Star? That's kind of cool. Download the game. Okay. I still didn't download that other Touhou fan game. I need to do that. This is a great image. Okay, yeah, there's CPUs. I could do a thing one time where I just like decide to play some random ass like Touhou shmups on stream. That'd be fun. Impossible levels. You can just move it back 10 frames. Move it back. Move it back. Levels. Move it back another 10 frames actually. Impossible level. Impossible. I felt like that shit. You like that shit more than Touhou 20? I mean, to be fair, again, as long as the gimmick's more fun, I can imagine it being more entertaining than Touhou 20. Also, I imagine the game probably has lower health bars for enemies. It's mainly mainline Touhou that's really been beefing up like enemy health bars over the years. Some fan games have some like pretty cursed enemy health pools, but like Touhou 20 especially, it feels like has some very cursed enemy health pools. The impossible levels. Wait. The impossible. Yeah, I think that's fine. So okay. I need video effects. I need like is there any way to draw on this image? There was a line tool, wasn't there? I forget where that was. I used the line tool at one point. Add object. Free shape. Yes, perfect. I can just add lines. Yeah, delete the free shape. The health bars are decent if the free fairies are alive. The problem is that most of the time they're not. Okay. So, okay, no, so the game does have a bit of a health issue is what you're saying. What the fuck? How do I... Why is it not moving? I should be able to see it if it's red, right? You can also play with a solo fairy, but that doesn't have any advantage. Oh, okay. The fairy's not any stronger. You just deal less damage. I don't... Why is it not... No, not export. View. Tools. Scenes. Edit. View. Or editing tools? Edit there. Why is it... I don't get this. I got the lines to appear before. It sounds like some Slap City shit. Why does it not want to move? What is happening? Hello, Nabeka. Waiting for the day Zun gives so much health to an enemy, it overflows and dies instantly. Honestly, I could imagine that's where Zun's working his way up to. Wait, okay, here we go. Thickness. Why can't I don't get this. What is wrong with this line? This worked earlier when I used it. So I can move this. I see what I did wrong. Never mind, I don't see shit, actually. What did I do? What did I do wrong? Add a curved line. I don't get this. I don't get it. I don't get it. What does that look like? The impossible levels, you can just call them whatever. What? Ah! What is this? The color. Red. What the fuck? The impossible levels, you can just call them whatever the fuck you want. What the fuck? I have a different way this can be done. Okay. Okay, throw this out the window. With the impossible levels, you can just... Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. For the sake of simplicity... Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. For the... Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. For the sake... I mean, I guess that's fine. Well... Should I just offset it more then? Fuck, dude. Listen, we're finding solutions, alright? We're finding solutions to problems that shouldn't be there. And if that's not what video editing's about, then I don't know what it's about.
Right, that is how that would work. Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. Alright, so the Omega Oblivion of... Well, that's for this one, though. Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. Then I need their Y values to be the same. Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. Sure. Okay. Okay. I think I'm finding a solution. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. For the sake of let me make sure that doesn't... Because if it lags, then it's still an issue, right? So let me make sure it doesn't lag. As the Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. For the sake of simplicity, I think it still lags, but it's not lagging the audio. I think I have a scuffed solution, but this should work. This is scuffed, but it should work. Hold on. So you're saying there's a chance there won't be lag if I export it? This is an hour-long video. How much do we want to risk this? Keep in mind, this video will be an hour long. How likely do you think it is that it will lag? True. Okay, yeah, we'll do that on the side. Okay. Fuck it. This won't even mess with my plans anyway. So set it back to 400. So, okay, for reference, one more time. This is what it looks like right now if I do this. The Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. That's what it looks like right now. We're gonna save this, and we're gonna export it. This will be done at some point. I realize I can't. I guess that would make sense. I can't continue editing it until it's over. Okay, well, y'all want to do something in the meantime? This is important. This is important to test. I'm willing to take time to test this. What? Okay. You want to play DanCag? Y'all want to play DanCag for a minute? Ooh, I added a game to my wish list recently. I saw RT Game playing a little bit of this. It honestly looks pretty good. It looks pretty fucking good. We can play Ultrakill.
That will lag shit so bad. We're playing like 5 minutes of Dancag. It's French Mario and Luigi. Yeah, they're here. This is Bravi approved Mario and Luigi. It's gonna be. How loud is that actually? I think that's. Ow. I was trying to get an FC in this song. We could play that. I was kind of hesitant. Okay, we'll do one attempt at this. We'll do one attempt to see how close I can get to an FC. Probably not close. And then we'll see how long it would take to download the shitty MS Paint one. I don't think it'll take that long to download. I don't know. I don't think it'll take that long to export the video to where like we'll have enough time to play the Touhou, the Free Fairies MS Paint shmup. That was my only thought, which is why I was like Dancag. Ah, I fucking suck. Ah, no. I'm not locked in. Okay, well, yeah, I just suck at that section. Okay, wait, it's done. It's fine, the attempt sucked anyway. Show and folder. Beautiful image. Beautiful. The stocks are rising. That means it makes. Oh, you were joking? I mean, I was considering playing it. I was considering it. Now, if you've been around the platform fighter genre for a while now, you may have heard of the Rai. Perfectly move the stick back. Oh wait, right. Oh wait. You'll find that one more jump. I feel so sad. We're not even a minute in. For the sake of simplicity, word cross the gap, only to be met with a new one. You hop down it, and what awaits you at the bottom is a level so ridiculously difficult, it can only be described in one word. Impossible. Or, as the game refers to it as, the Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. Cinema. Absolute cinema. Alright. We'll keep the 400 zoom. Okay, well that's really good to know that the pre-render can lie to me like that. This is good. This is good knowledge to have. I find it funny that Claire Obscure happened because a couple of employees at Ubisoft got tired of making garbage, so they formed their own studio to make actual video games. Wait, really? That's how this came into being? Oh, that's beautiful. The video obliterated like 2 hours of your life. Not 2 hours. It's been like 5. Unless you mean Claire Obscure, which I think Claire Obscure or RT's video is like 3 hours. They quit their jobs at Ubi, got some artists and indie composers off Reddit, and fucking went for it. Honestly, that mad respect. That's beautiful. And again, I saw the beginning of that game, and it like, because I was just playing and watching RT play it, but then I saw the beginning of it, and I was like, man, this seems worth my time. Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. Okay. We can use this preview right here to see what it'll actually look like. Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. I think that's fine.
Okay. Okay, so here's what we gotta do now. Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. For the... Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. I think, like... 2 to 10. God, it really is lagging here. For the sake of simplicity... Yeah, I think that's fine. Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. Oh, fuck, that really speeds it up. Wait. Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. Okay, what happens if I make... If I make this only last for... This is further proof that the fault of AAA games being awful like 95% of the time falls on the higher up, since now we can see what the programmers working under them can actually do. Yeah. I think, like, I don't know. Because, like, when you're a game studio, you're worried about a lot more than just making entertaining games. You're worried about having a budget, and depending on the game studio, you might also be... You might be more worried about making a profit than you are making a good game, right? But, I mean, that holds true for every company, right? Like, there are just companies out there where it's like... They don't necessarily care about how well their product is, just how much profit they can make from their products. And video game companies can fall into that same trend. So it's not like they're incapable of making good shit, but, like, the people running them don't really care if the good shit's happening, more so just if that shit is making them profits. Duration time. Hell. Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. 139.12. Okay. I think this is what I want to see. For the sake of simplicity... For the sake of simplicity, I... Yeah, so now... Alright, does this fuck with anything? Probably. Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. For the... Yes, it does. Okay, what happens if instead of... Okay, what happens instead of shortening it, I literally just cut it. Cut. Just hard cut. Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. Why does that speed it up still? Because it speeds it up because it actually does, you know, because if I look, Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. For the sake of simplicity, I just refer, because it just creates it twice. Right. I think I need to, okay. what I need to do... Oh, God. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do. I was hoping to look for like just a simple like fix, but that's not gonna happen. What I need to do is I need to work with it in the fact that it's shorter now. So see, cause like, can I slide the keyframes like along the graph? I can. That's Y positions though. I want X positions. Do you want some exposition? Okay, hold on. The Omega Oblivion. So when do I reach saying Oblivion? Omega Oblivion. I think at around 20 frames. So select this keyframe. No, don't select that keyframe. So, okay, delete these keyframes because we don't need these. Instead, create a keyframe here. And this is when we want it to get to Oblivion. My favorite Skyrim game, Oblivion. The Omega Oblivion. The Omega Oblivion. And then we do 6829. Yeah. 6829 to 6829. I'm getting it. I'm learning. Okay. And then we do... And we keep going forward. Oh, wait, right. The Omega... wait. Oblivion of Obliteration. Let me make sure that works. Omega Oblivion... Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. For the sake of simplicity. Does that just work, actually? Wait. Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. For the sake of simplicity. Oh, that kind of just works, actually. Omega Oblivion of Obliteration. For the sake of... Also, I still want to do what Admitted Gervna suggested and try making that into a fucking raid alert. I don't know exactly how that would work, but I'd be interested to try it out. Funny thing that happened today. You did some chores in the morning, and when you were done, you checked YouTube, only to see Olympus Company being lit on fire because the character's getting nerfed, and it's nuking an entire team archetype. Damn. They were too powerful. They had to be restricted. Okay. Now, alright. This is where things get a little jank. But bear with me on this. Because I'm not smart enough to think of another solution. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Open up Slap City. That's Dan Cag. Open up Dan Cag. We're gonna play this for the next 2 hours. This is important. It's a character that always gets benched because his off-field passive was the whole thing carrying said archetype. Wait. It's a character that always gets benched. We're returning to drink. So, okay, so it wasn't even like... He wasn't that active in a participant in the fight, per se. But so they're nerfing his, like, benched ability, is what you're saying? Alright. We're taking a screenshot. Okay. Let's put... They're nerfing it hard, damn. They don't want him sitting on the bench. They either want people using him in combat or not using him at all, and unfortunately, that probably just means they're not going to be using him at all. Oh yeah, no, Becca, I did get used out of the tipsy image, by the way. I used it for the thumbnail of last stream. Okay. Whatever you want. Video stuff. It's going from giving an effect to an ally that allows them to inflict plus 12 extra rupture to one ally with the highest HP. Wait, giving an effect to so you get to choose, or it's random, is how it worked before. But now it's just one ally with the highest HP inflicts plus 1. Yeah, no, that's a little absurd. Yeah, it's a little bit harsh. Oh, it was also for the ally with the highest HP. Okay. So the highest HP thing is still the same. But now it's like is plus 1 rupture even useful? I'm not too aware of the game. For the sake of simplicity, I just refer to them as the impossible levels. The only reason I realize, no, I do need this. I need this. But what I also need is I need copies. So I can pull up Paint 3D and I can do this. This is important. Rupture makes it so a character receives extra true damage equal to the potency on hit. Now, I'm gonna be honest, there's a little bit of an alien language to me what you just said there. But I sort of get what you mean. Wait, can I do this? Ooh, wait, would this be better? Wait. Wait. Because it'd be a little less obvious that it's a screen. It'd still be obvious. But it'd be a little less so. And it'd probably be slightly less jarring. Fuck. Okay, we had this happen last time, and we know what the issue is. It's because... Hold on, does it happen with the copy? It's because I put it into the video editor. We know why that's happening. We know. Basically, if a character has 10 rupture when they get hit, they take the damage of the ability to hit them plus 10. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, so basically you're only dealing like 1 extra damage per hit as opposed to 12. It's literally 1,200 less it's literally 1,200% less damage. Okay. Yeah, so wait, but this works. So now we mash this in. How awkward is this? Do I need to make it a little taller? I might want to make it a little taller. For the sake of simplicity, I just refer to them as the impossible level. I want to make it a little taller. That means I'm gonna have to take another screenshot because I fucked up. We got this. Can I download it? Can I save the image again? I can. Okay, pick video stuff. Control V that in and then rename it to you want you know you want program's breaking a little bit. That's fine. That doesn't matter none. Okay, drag and drop this in. At least they're currently releasing meta rupture identities now, so that'll probably help the archetype. Ignore the fact that rupture is already considered by many to be one of the worst effects in the game. Oh, so wait, so he wasn't even good? Wait, was the unit not even that good then? Is that what you're saying? He was like okay. But he was like one of the few viable archetypes for rupture, and now he doesn't work. For the sake of simplicity, I just refer to them as the impossible levels. Obliteration. For the sake of simplicity, I just refer to them as the impossible levels. It's very wide. Very wide. For the sake of simplicity, I just refer to them as the impossible. I think, okay. To them as the impossible. As the impossible. Impossible. Yeah, I think this is where 0005, and then we drag it to here. Perfect. Okay. All right. We're gonna stick with this. Now what we do is we copy paste it again, and then we open.
Okay, yeah, he was literally carrying Rupture teams. I guess so. They just don't want Rupture to be good, I guess. That. Okay. What we'll do, okay, we'll put like, hold on, do a shape. We need like a black bar over this. So turn the thickness way up. And then put in text. And then pure white. Make it 70. Maybe print actually. Or you know what? Wait. Let's do it like this. Perfect. To be fair, part of the nerf is because the newest identity in the game, which inflicts Rupture, was kind of breaking the entire game all by herself. Oh, okay. Wait, but why'd they nerf him then and not just her? They also tried to nerf her, but then backpedaled, probably because people actually spent a lot of resources on her, while not nearly as many on the benched guy. Okay. Okay, so there was one Rupture class that was breaking the game. So they're like, okay, we need to nerf her a little bit, but nerfing her kind of nerfed him as well. Nerfing her nerfed him as well, but they didn't want to nerf her super hard, so they were fine if the nerf more so hurt him than her. Is that correct? Is that the right understanding? It's the impossible levels. You can just call them whatever the fuck you want. Whatever the fuck you want. I think that's fine. And so do duration 0.05. That's 50. 0.5. There we go. Alright, now we make one more video stuff. Now, her nerf didn't affect him at all. They just needed to nerf one of them and ended up falling on him. Oh. What? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. She was breaking the game, so they nerfed him. Because, like, I imagine the people crying for a nerf were crying for a nerf of her, not him.
He wasn't doing anything. Considering how limits works, it almost seems like a good thing because now they can actually make rupture identities for him without in literally the entire community complaining. Okay. So I guess they could spin it into a good thing, it sounds like. Omega Oblivion of... I don't know. I'm just gonna... and then we're gonna put... Also red text. I'm pretty sure... Where's impact? Yeah, there we go. Like 130, bold impact. Omega Oblivion of Dumb. Impact best font. True. Hold on, we need to delete. Ah, fuck, no, wait. Alright, I can't delete the... That's fine. I kind of do want this to cover up a little less. There we go. Now we put dumb. Now it's more obvious. Mega Oblivion of dumb. And then so now we put this in. Perfect. We'll also do 0005. Just wrangle it in. The way Limbus works is that you pull for identities of 12 characters, and you can't use multiple identities for the same character. So by having this one identity carrying the entire archetype from the bench, they basically made any ID for the same character be instantly outclassed. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. So like, yeah, so now like if they provide a better rupture that doesn't make you be on the bench. If they provide a better rupture archetype that doesn't force you to be on the bench, then you might actually want to use it. It doesn't necessarily even have to be better. It could just be good, right? And you'll actually want to use it because it's not on a bench. Exactly what happened with Devyat Sinclair, which had an interesting kit, but all people thought was literally, why would I run it when that means not having red sheet Sinclair's passive? Makes sense. For the sake of simplicity, I just refer to them as the impossible levels. You can just call them whatever the fuck you want. Today, what I'm going to be doing is... I forgot to start playing this again, by the way. I could have been playing this for like a while. Listen, I got distracted. Today... Oh, perfect. Today, what I'm gonna... Wait, let me see. What the fuck you want? Today, what I'm gonna be doing is... I think having a pause there for a second is fine. Today, I just need to start it here. Okay. Okay, so now all I need to do is I just need to, like, pull footage from... I just need to pull footage from, from one of the impossible levels. I think I've been pulling from... Yeah, you want to pull from fishes? Because I've been pulling from Idledoos for a while. I think... Hold on. Today, when I'm... Today, when I'm... Let me just get this farther away. In the midst of Red Sheets and Claire getting nerfed, we got Red Sheet Don Quixote. She has literally nothing to do with Rupture, but she looks really, really cute. Wait, can you send an image? I want to see this. Do you have an image on hand or no? Hey, Zerlson. Just finished doing a programming assignment and it's currently 11 p.m. Jesus. Now you can farm weapons in TF2. Yeah, you got like at least another hour before you got to go to sleep. You know, I think that's the perfect time. Just call them whatever the fuck you want. Today, when I'm... Hold on, I think I want to roll this back by just a few frames. Just call them whatever the fuck you want. So, okay, in the void, we need an inhale. Today, what I'm going to be doing is covering how to beat each of... And that's a bot. Hello, bot. Got his ass. Got him. I got him. First graduation is tomorrow, but funny hat. You can bring the funny hat to the graduation. Also, it's probably not happening that early in the morning, right? You'll get there. Congrats to your brother, though. That shit's good. Today, what... Hold on, I need to pause the music because I need to actually fucking listen to my inhale. Fuck you want. Oh yeah, wait, no, I just saw. Check Discord. Oh, that does look cute. Wait, speaking of funny hats, hold on. Oh, fuck that, you're bringing Ninjago stuff. The hat is simply not important compared to Ninjago. What the fuck was I talking about again? Oh yeah, I was just gonna show... Oh wait, I was gonna show it. Hold on. Here we go. Look at her. She's covered in 15 million talismans. She also has a giant axe? Is it like a wooden axe? Today, what I'm gonna be... Hold on. Fuck you want. Today, what... So... Okay. What I'm gonna be doing... Like here?
She hits really fucking hard.
What I'm gonna be doing.
It's like, listen, it doesn't need to be steel. She just whacks you hard enough.
What I'm gonna be doing. What I'm gonna be doing. What I'm gonna be doing. What I'm gonna be doing is.
Is this perfect?
What I'm gonna be doing is covering.
Maybe here.
What I'm gonna be doing.
That's probably good enough. Okay, so create a cut here. And create a cut here. So now I can edit text into here. Okay, so now, like this. Make this smaller. Make this like 100. Make it a little bit bigger. Make it like, yeah. Don't do rounded. Do I not want it to be rounded? Oh wait, no, in. Do inhale. And then rotate it a little bit.
Today.
So I think probably at 20 frames.
Today.
Probably 18 frames. So, and then add another text. Ah! And I'll make this slightly bigger.
Today, what I'm going to be doing is.
Okay. Right, I can start doing this again. Listen, we're getting somewhere. We've made like 10 seconds of progress in an hour and a half, all right? We're really doing it. And then I just need, I think, just get like, I think probably just start this clip from when I actually make the jump successfully. Just so I have like a little bit of a reference point. Hello, Yuuka. How you doing? Oh, right. Oh my god, yeah, this recording, this is my first time playing the level in like, I think a year or two. So I did actually look at my old recordings to see how the fuck I did some of these jumps. Urban agglomeration of the strike of the open palm. Is that a new spell card? What is this? Hold on, wait, look at this fucking travesty. Look at this absolute travesty. I was so close. My head got up there and I died.
Did I make it? Nope. Nope. Oh, go for it again. Nope. He's going for it. Oh, he made it. He made it. Let's go. Let's go. All right, start it from here. Cut the clip. Cut it. Delete. It's called a force palm. Alright, wait, am I just thinking of Pokemon? Strike of the open palm. Force palm. I'm too Pokemon brain to think of what the fuck it's actually called. Bitch slap, true! Again, we're going right back to fucking to send Yuuka or whatever. It's like fucking 2-paragraph explanation on what a slap is. What I'm gonna be doing is covering how to beat each of these impossible levels, as well as the final jump and. Right. Wait, I needed it. Fuck, I needed to keep that. Wait, fuck. I forgot. Oh. Slap City, but in verbose. Okay, so it was a slap. Again, I was thinking like an actual, like, again, like just like open, because I've heard open palm strike, and it's not always a slap. Sometimes it's like a push. You put enough force into that push to where, like, it really fucking hurts. So I couldn't... Whenever, like, open palm strike, that's all I could think of. We need fish. Fish. Me when my essay doesn't meet the minimum amount of words required to pass. Bro, that was me with like most of my homework assignments. It was literally like, what was it? There was during my previous semester, which, by the way, summer semester is starting for me literally beginning of next month, so that's gonna be fun. But in my previous semester, apparently there was one homework assignment. Apparently, whenever you turn in a homework assignment, the teacher, if you check your grades, you can see that the teacher can actually write a little response of what you could have done better. I did not know this fact. So there was one homework assignment which I kept submitting in, which I kept writing in a way that they didn't want. And I started getting graded Fs for it because I wasn't fixing it. And meanwhile, I just didn't fucking know. And eventually, near the end, I started checking my grades because I waited until like, again, I waited until the end of the semester to see how I did individually on shit. And I was like, wait a minute, what's up with these? Luckily for me, for one, I still passed the class, and two, she hadn't, despite the fact that I had finished the finals, she actually hadn't graded my final two submissions yet. So I emailed her and asked if I could resubmit them, to which she told me yes, and I ended up getting 100s on both. I literally just changed the formatting, and that was all I needed to do. My phone got a HUD update and now looks a bit worse. The battery meter's been robbed of its personality. Yeah, my phone also got a HUD update. I don't know if it's been robbed of its personality per se, but I definitely was not expecting it. When the professor puts a question mark in the paragraph I took 3 hours to write. Listen, more words doesn't mean better words. It's like this video. This is gonna take me like 100 hours to make. Does not mean it's gonna be good by today's YouTube standards, but it's gonna be fucking made. It used to be in the shape of a AA battery. Now it's just a plain old oval. Oh, that's kind of sad. Yeah, the AA battery sounds kind of cool, actually. What I'm going to be doing is covering how to beat each of these impossible levels. Yeah, 149.24. I think literally just starting it from here is fine. What I'm going to be doing is covering how to beat each of these impossible levels, as well as the final jump and secrets. Man. I'm so particular about this shit. I do want this to be just a few frames shorter, and I know it. I know I do. If it's not a few frames shorter, it's not good enough. Is covering how to beat each of these impossible levels, as well as the final jump in Secret Skyway. Perfect. I feel like that's weird. Today what I'm going to be doing is covering how to beat each of these impossible levels. Was that weird? I felt like that was fine. Is covering how to beat each of these impossible levels, as well as the final jump in Secret Skyway. Yeah, that was fine. I feel like that's weird. That was fine. Today what I'm going to be doing is covering how to beat each of these impossible levels, as well as how to clear the secret jump at the end. As well as clear the final jump in the Secret Skyway for each character. Today, what I'm going to be doing is covering how to beat each of these impossible levels, as well as how to clear the final jump in Secret Skyway for each character. I guess, is that better? That might be, actually. Is covering how to beat each of these impossible levels, as well as the final jump in Secret Skyway. Yeah, I guess I like the second read better. And I read that from the top, so I can literally just... Yeah, I see what I'm saying. I like that second read better. At the end. As well as clear the final jump in the Secret Skyway. The jump, you gotta jump up, but get down. Today, what I'm gonna be doing is covering how to beat each of these impossible levels, as well as how to clear the final jump in Secret Skyway for each character. Oh wait, right, but it's... Today, what I'm going to be doing is covering how to beat each of these impossible levels, as well as the final jump in Secret Skyway. I feel like that's weird. What happens if I... Okay, oddball approach, but what if I do this? Level itself. So, I jumped way too far ahead. Today, when okay, what I'm gonna be doing, okay, delete this chunk. And then drag it over to here. And I'm very curious to see what happens. Does this work at all?
Today, what I'm going to be doing is covering how to beat each of these impossible levels, as well as how to clear the final jump in Secret Skyway for each character. While these jumps may seem somewhat unrelated, most of these jumps teach you a mechanic. Yeah, I think I need to really start, like, I need to mix a lot of footage from jumps here. Also... yeah, here's what we're gonna be doing. I will need to recreate these. This is PCB stage 4, right? I'm still kind of on trying to guess which stages it is. Today... what is this? Alright, well, let's listen to it. It works all the same, but it was a really funny combination to be hit with the link and then the radio player. I wasn't ready for it. Yami ni maza meishi wa. Yeah, how she said it. She said it. Today... I realized, yeah, no, the inhale, I don't inhale the same way. Today, when I'm gonna... that's a little sad. Today, when I'm gonna be... today, what I'm gonna be doing is covering how to beat each of these impossible... actually, I did the reverse. Wait, hold on. Hold on, sorry. I'm gonna have to pause this for a second. Do you hear this shit? I did the reverse. Today, what I'm gonna be doing... no, I didn't. Wait, what? Today, what I'm gonna be doing is covering how... never mind. Why did I hear the reverse? Yeah, wait. Yeah, no, so I did still inhale. Today, what I'm going to be doing is covering how to beat each of these impossible levels. I mean, I do kind of still exhale after it. So I can do the same bit. Today, yeah, it's really hard to just hear over the music, I suppose. Today, I'll just have to, I'll play around it for now. I don't want to pause it too much right now. Today, 11:28. What I'm gonna be doing... could probably do it here. It's a really nice song. I like this one. What the fuck did... wait. Wait. Wait, you had like... oh, wait, how many people is it per team in Overwatch? Is it... how many people per team is it? You had like 90% of the team or some shit running scouts? Today, when it's like... it's 10 max. Okay, so like half the team. Listen, everybody just wanted to scout. It was that kind of game.
What I'm gonna be doing is today. What I'm gonna be doing is covering how to beat each of these impossible levels.
Yeah, so I do need to actually. You're just running around holding down the back. Okay, wait. I'm sorry. I need to listen to myself inhale. As weird as that sentence sounds, that's what I need to do.
Today.
The life of an ASMR channel. I have to listen to myself breathe.
Today, when I'm
Okay, hold on. So
today
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Today
1, 2.
Today Today
Perfect. Cut it. Bop. Yeah, I will continue the song after I finish this edit. I just need to.
Today
I just need to make sure that I'm listening to this right. It's really hard to hear like, cause the inhale's really like subtle. I think I still liked what I did here. How do I fucking zoom out on this plane of existence? How do I zoom out on this bitch of an earth?
Today
Maybe 18 is good.
Today
Nah, I need
Today, when I'm gonna be
perfect. Perfect. And now we do it again. Now we go to this. We add text. Okay. And then we do this. And we do today we look at the weather for the 5,000th goddamn time. It's going to be mostly cloudy out today. Maybe some slight turbulence in the wind.
Today, what I'm gonna be doing is
Perfect. All right, we can finish the Yuuka song now.
Today, what I'm gonna be doing is covering how to beat each of these impossible levels, as well as how to clear the final.
I didn't consider this.
Today, what I'm gonna be doing is covering how to beat each of these impossible levels, as well as how to clear the final jump.
I need, oh god, wait, no, now I need this to go on a little longer. I fucked it all up. I fucked it up. Now, okay, simple solution. The simple solution is that I just, you know, slow down the initial clip. What I'm going to do is this.
I mean, oh yeah, wait, I forgot. No, that was a really good Yuuka song though. Thank you, Crown. Y'all have a lot of really good music suggestions. I get to find a lot more Touhou songs that I never really knew about. Okay, where the fuck? Where did I make this? We know it took me a couple minutes. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that was a sad one. I forgot. I literally forgot. Oh, God. Oh, wait, hold on. Was it this one? It may have been this one. Word. I see a character that I like and put that song in the loop until I start to like it. Fair. I'm like, when I grind out Touhou games, hell, in general, I'm honestly a very much so like loop kind of person when it comes to music. I don't do it on stream because I realize that's kind of painful. I realize that most people besides me would find that painful. But I do like looping music, believe it or not. Again, I just don't like to do it when I'm on stream. I also feel that I'm way more productive when looping music. I mean, it makes sense, right? Because, like, you can... How I think about it is, like, sometimes you just get into a rhythm with it. Like, you can just kind of get into a flow. If you're listening to multiple songs, it's like a different flow that you have to get into over and over again. But, like, if it's a looping song, you're, like, hitting the same beats every time. So you know what you need to be focusing on, I guess. I don't know. It's weird to describe, but, like, looping music is very nice for concentrating. What I'm going to be doing is covering how to beat each of these impossible... God damn, that was fast. This song does not require looping. I mean, it's 9 minutes, yeah. This song is a loop, just all on its own. I remember... Oh my god, wait, no. I did loop a song one time. Oh my god. Okay, wait. After this, I'm playing a song that... I'm not going to play it for more than, like, maybe 1 or 2 loops. But I realized I did do that with one song. And I wanna play it again because it'll be... I think it'll be fucking funny. I forgot. When grinding on a Touhou game, though, I think it was SA. Ooh. This is a little louder. Very electronic. Very electronic. Possible levels, as well as how to clear the final jump in... Wait, hold on. What I'm going to be doing is covering how to beat each of these impossible levels. Okay, yeah. 50:06. And this will definitely work, guaranteed. No way, no how will this ever fail on me. Possible levels, as well as how to clear the... Yeah, it does sound very Vocaloid-y. But Vocaloids are just very electronic sounding. To beat each of these impossible levels, as well as how to clear the final jump in Secret Skyway for each character. To beat each of these impossible levels, as well as how to clear the final jump in Secret Skyway for each character. Well, these jumps... for each character. Alright, yeah. 154:16. I could probably cut it off like a few frames earlier. Secret Skyway for each character. Yeah, and then... because I don't want the pause to be there, so I'm gonna delete the pause. Well, the 155.14. This jumps would make sense. I need to be. Well, these jumps. Just 155. 155 might be correct. Well, these jumps. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then delete this. Delete this. Character. Well, these jumps may. Honestly, I think I'm fine to just space this slightly. Character. Well, these jumps may. Good skyway for each character. Well, these jumps may seem some. Okay, alright, who should we... because we've been pulling from It'll Do for a lot, so I want to pull from some of the other characters for these jumps. Slap City. I think we'll take from a little bit of Jenny and a little bit of Goddess. Maybe Ruby and Remedy would be a good example. Yeah, I think Ruby and Remedy would be a very good example. What about Human Fred? Sadly, he can't make it. Human Fred didn't get his own impossible level. Okay. Character. While these jumps may seem somewhat unrelated, most of these jumps teach you a mechanic about the character that'll be extremely useful in the level. That's not what I made it. They bared the monstrosity they'd have to create in order to hold Human Fred back. Oh my god. So, okay, wait. Something fucking funny about Human Fred, by the way. I want to go on a quick tangent. So, okay. This image I made for Human Fred. Where is it? So this image I made right here, right? So, okay. After, what was it? After the stream I did on Saturday, I ended up getting on Call of Admitted Girthness, and we played, we played fucking Ultrakill for 5 hours. But something that happened in that was that they let me know about... So, they introduced me to the cyber grind, and they also introduced me to the fact that you can place whatever images you want in the cyber grind folder. So you can have your own custom backgrounds and floor tiles. And I made this the skybox. I made this into the skybox, and it was fucking hilarious because this dude's
face got like scrunched up at the top of it, so he was like he looked fine like down here, but then you get up to his forehead and he turns into a terrifying cone monster. Good memories of playing a full cyber grind. This is you, probably. Wait, this is... Who is that? Looks like King DDD. Who is that? What is... Hold on. What happens if I put this emote into Google? What happens? What is this? This is Superman? What is this? My hero emoji. What? What? I don't get this. This is a hero emoji. I guess I'm a hero. I made this. I'm a hero for this. I'm a hero. Thank you, yokai. Also, what do you mean by a full cyber grind? Like, do you mean like... Is there like a certain goal wave you were trying to get to from wave 1? Or like... I thought the cyber grind was just like endless. Full lace and eye cyber grind. Why did I struggle at making this jump so much? Oh, every texture is lace and eye. I see which... Okay, I get it now. Oh my god, wait a minute. I kind of want to see that. I kind of want to see that now. Wait a minute. I'm here to save the day by creating a Slap City video. Honestly, yeah, if I finish it, I'd be pretty proud of it. I think this video is gonna be funny. Oh my god, we actually reached the end. Good song. Oh, right. Wait. I need to pull up the fucking song, by the way. Hold on, I will check that out after this. I will have this one queued up. I don't know if I've seen Transient Love. I don't know if I've seen this. By Soundholic? Hold on. That comes second, though. First comes this. I remember, yeah. This was years ago when I was grinding SA on stream. I started playing this. Oh, wait. Oh, man. I guess maybe this is what I played. Is this it? Yeah, here we go, yep. Play this. I'm gonna play this. Okay, yeah, I'll play this for like 1 or 2 loops. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this picture, to be real. I don't... This is the remastered version with a space here for some goddamn reason. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was saying this video is gonna be funny because this is like the nichest fucking video I could ever make. This is talking about like a hidden. This is talking about a secret stage in a relatively nowadays obscure platform fighter. Like, most people don't know what Slap City is, and most people definitely don't know what these stages are. But I know, and I want to make this.
I think I once put that specific VOD while doing shit in the background. It's a good background song. While these jumps may seem somewhat unrelated, most of these jumps teach you a mechanic about the character that'll be extremely useful in the level itself. Okay, hold on. Unrelated. Related. Most of... Okay, I think, yeah, that's a fine place to cut it. And then, so now, we do 2.6, slap, Princess Remedy. The Crush 40 version? Crush 40 has a version of the song? Oh god. There's also like, wait, is there? I only knew about this version. Oh, well, there's an ad going on apparently. Most of these jumps teach you a mechanic about the character that'll be extremely useful in the level itself, so I'm covering them all the same. While these jumps may seem somewhat unrelated, most of these jumps teach you a mechanic about the character that'll be extremely useful in the level itself, so I'm covering them all the same. While these jumps may seem somewhat unrelated, most of these jumps teach you a mechanic about the character that'll be extremely useful in the level itself, so I'm covering them all the same. I'll also be trying to describe a couple different ways to solve some of the jumps. Original, Crutch 40, Zebrahead, E-Free, Instrumental, and probably more. What the... Why is there so many versions? I'm covering them all the same. All the same. 204. It's a late 204 though, so... I mean, I know I'm gonna want to cut here. I'll also be trying to describe a couple different ways to solve... Wait. Bringing them all the same. Bringing them all the same. I'll also be trying... I think literally just... Yeah, I think just cut out this little section here, and I'll make it flow better. That's all I got to do. Same. I'll also be trying to describe a couple different ways to solve some of the jumps. The level itself, so I'm covering them all the same. I'll also be trying to describe a couple different ways to solve some of the jumps.
What'd be a good example of... What'd be a good clip to use? I'll be trying to cover away a couple different ways to solve some of the jumps. Let me think. So... I've already... Because, like... Like, yeah, let's use Asha. Let's use Asha for this. I can't think of a time where I'm really going to be using Asha all that much. Let's give him some love. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, for Asha. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. For Asha. Here's the problem with Asha. I want to use this jump as the example. That, I don't know, might be bad script right. Being the clutch button. Nah, just read what I wrote. Yeah, because I did... A part of me wants to mention... Don't worry about what I'm saying here. It's not important. I'm not going to be covering mechanics. Like, I'm not going to be covering the characters... And I don't think I made it at all. Instead is general mechanics that only pertain to Slap City, except for the characters' movesets themselves, unless they have some like hidden mechanic. I don't know. It's a little weird. The biggest of these mechanics, though, being the clutch button. Why does he look like an alien from Ben 10? Well, he is an alien. Just read what I wrote. Yeah, okay. So I only solved that in one way. Yeah, Asha is an alien, so that would explain the alienness. I don't remember his entire lore, but it's fine. Okay, but we need this footage. I want to mention, a part of me wants to mention that, yeah, here we go. I want to mention, a part of me wants to mention that... Yeah, that was 2 loops. Yep, 9 minutes. Let's move on. Very, very classic song, though. I like that version of His World. I like it. I don't think I've heard this. Look at her little cat. Her cat's great. Transient love. We love the Transient. I want to mention, a part of me wants... Yeah, I think that's a... Yeah. Cut it here. And then... Yeah, and then we got fucking thick Japanese accent. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be paying much attention to it because I'm editing. I'm going to pay attention to the music, though. It's pretty fucking fun. Very fun rhythm. Okay. We need to load up Slap City, because I need footage. The second least expected arrangement of Ellen's theme, a Eurobeat song. They never expect a Eurobeat. I don't have my controller plugged in. I kinda need my controller plugged in if I want this footage. Come on. There we go. Alright. Listen, the Eurobeat will carry us all the way to the end of Asha's stage. The The first least expected is a metal arrange. I'll show you that another day. It'll happen. Okay, wait, what the fuck? Right, I'm overcomplicating this. Sorry, I was used to other character stages where I had to save resources. Ow. Go. Go. No, yeah. I need more momentum. Ow. So close. Ow. It's a hard jump. It's not my fault that I'm bad. It's not my fault, guys. It's not my fault. Simply the game's fault that I'm bad at it. There we go. Oh my god. That. Ow. That. No. 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 I'm too tall. I'm too tall to ride the ride. Fuck. No. There we go. Dot. Bah. No. Oh no, right. I need to do this. Need a bit more European for actually I just might. Yeah, the previous song has ended. And I have no idea where the fuck we're at now. It's a very, what's the word I'm looking for? Sensual Reimu? I don't know. The person who drew that Reimu really liked what they were drawing. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, it's the pose. Listen, the pose somebody draws a character in can say a lot. I guess now that I think about it, that's the kind of pose Kage is always drawn in. So it could also be lazy. Paint me like one of your French yokai. Paint me like one of your French shrine maidens. Come on. There we go. Woo. Alright, now time for the fun jump. Okay, well I couldn't see shit. Nope, way too early. I don't remember. Man, I really don't remember the strat. I think it was around here, and then 1, 2, 3. Ah! I feel like I've heard this singer before. Her voice sounds very familiar. This is a very good song. I feel like, I mean, I say that about fucking 90% of music I listen to, but listen, I like music. I will never complain about getting to hear more music, unless I think it's really fucking bad. This jump's annoying. This jump fucking sucks, bro. This jump sucks.
Yeah, no, that's not making it. No. No. Ah. Every time this jump fucking sucks to make. Or like, it's like getting it the first time sucks, but then after you get it the first time, then you can get it like, then it feels like the easiest jump in the world. I don't know what it is. Whenever you have it practiced, it's fine. Right, I need to record. Get it? You still need more. What the fuck is up with that Patchy? Yeah, we're getting out of here. This is a bad apple. Eurobeat is a genre I don't really know. Well, to be fair, I don't really know what the fuck genre I'm listening to 90% of the time I listen to a song. It's like, I don't think about that shit too much. Back to this. Oh my god, where's my mouse? Where's the mouse? I have caps lock on. Multiple methods. Start by moving it to video stuff, and then move it into intro, and then move it into footage. It's got a fun this one's got a fun energy to it. This one does got a very fun energy. Reminds me, do y'all know the gif there's a, what was it? There's a gif of like this like anime schoolgirl or whatever. She's like holding onto her desk and she's like rapidly shaking back and forth. This song makes me think of that. Or like that, or I guess that's what that Aya emote made me think of just now. Different ways to solve some of the jumps. If I think said other solution is either noteworthy or funny enough to... I read that in 2 different ways, so we'll see which one I keep. I'll also be trying to describe a couple different ways to solve some of the jumps. If I think... Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, no, I'm definitely going to need to do that again. Okay, so delete this. Delete. Well, we'll get a bit more footage than we probably need. That's always how you want to do it. Get a bit more footage than you probably need. I'll also be trying to describe a couple different ways. Hold on, let me just start from like here. I'm covering them all the same. I'll also be trying to describe a couple different ways to solve some of the jumps. Marissa saw Reimu was here and rushed to join. Nah, this is too much Eurobeat. I'll have to pass up on this one. 4 Eurobeat is the limit for now. I want to get back to Jazz. I want to get back to Touhou Jazz. Thank you for the suggestion, though. I might listen to it another time, but I want back to my cool jazz. I want back to my spinning cheer now. I need to check up on my child. I'm covering them all the same. I'll also be trying to describe a couple different ways to solve some of the jumps. If I think... Oh, wait. I'll also be trying to describe a couple of different ways to solve some of the jumps, if I think said other solution is either noteworthy or funny enough to mention. Now that that's all... Yeah, okay, so... If I think... Oh, wait. I'll also be... You bring back another day. Remember? Oh, yeah, I remember that. I'll also be trying to... I wouldn't be surprised if I sound a little bit like Asbury, because I watched him a lot. Again, yeah, even the video narration sounds like his. Again, I think, like... I wouldn't be surprised, because I've seen a decent amount of him and I find him funny. So I wouldn't be surprised if I'm subconsciously trying to emulate him a bit. Like, while making this, I'm trying to, when it comes to, like, reading and shit, I'm trying to emulate what I see other people do that I think sounds good. Because I think that will make my video better. But whether I'm actually doing that or not, we'll end up finding out. I'll also be trying to describe a couple of different ways to solve. I know something I watched, what was it? Asbury FM was talking about some of his older videos, and he talked about how in newer videos, he tries getting to the point of the video a lot faster. And I feel like having this, like, 10-minute intro is probably stalling the point of the video, but I feel like it's important to have, just to preference a lot of shit. You know what I mean? All the same. I'll also be trying to describe a couple of different ways to solve some of the jumps, if I think said other solution is either noteworthy or funny enough to mention. Now that I feel like, man, I was planning on also showing an it'll do jump, but I think this gets my point across. And also, showing these clips takes time, so I might actually just... Sometimes you need to take your time to explain necessary things to know before you get into the actual point. Yeah, like, that's what I'm thinking, right? Because, like... Because, again, I do stuff in this video in a lot of weird and specific ways, and I think explaining that would be important. The rate... Alright, let's see what you got, Azuril. We got Fire Emblem Heroes. Let's go, Fire Emblem. I'll also be trying to describe a couple of different ways to solve some of the jumps, if I think said other solution is either noteworthy or funny enough to mention. Now that to describe a couple of different ways to solve some of the jumps, if I think said other solution is either noteworthy or funny enough. Oh, that's really loud on the capture, I'm realizing. Oh wow, that fucking peaked. Now that Right. Go back. You're funny enough to mention. Now that that's all out of the way, we need to talk about one last thing. General mechanics. I think having it... I'm trying to think of, like, what I want... What do I want here? Do I want a visual? I don't know if I do. Because this is the lead up into... This is the lead up into the next section. Which, by the way, I realized I need to record something for general mechanics. So I realize nowhere in my script so far, nowhere in this recording, do I ever state that I expect you to know what the character's basic movesets do. I never explain that, and I think explaining it in general mechanics, as well as, real quick, as well as if I go to, something else I never explain is something else I never explain, there's a how to play section, which has info on all the characters. I never mention this. This would probably be good to fucking mention. So, I don't know at what point I'm gonna throw it in, but I know at some point during the general mechanics section. Right. Forgot to see this. What the fuck is this shit? I'm out of here. Back to my spinning journal. My speaking style in Spanish is an amalgamation sometimes. A bit of my own style, a bit of Yuuka 66. He's a fellow Mexican. A bit of Suano 7 and his fellow Argentinas. A bit of Aron Play and other Spanish YouTubers. My speaking style in English also incorporates things from various people, but I couldn't tell you exactly whom. You know, again, it makes sense. Well, because, like... Yeah, because, again, like, we... Whether it's in, like, speaking or creation, like, we all build off each other. Like, we have our own things we like doing, obviously, but we also, like, you know, we hear other people talk, and we hear things that we like, and, like, whether consciously or not, we add them to our own vocabulary. I have the uncanny ability to say Otis. Oh wait, Ostia. I don't know why I can't read that. Ostia. Boludo and pinche in the same line of dialogue and make it sound cohesive. Yeah, bolu. Is pinche just pinch? I know there are some, like, Spanish and English words that sound, like, really similar to one another, because, to be fair, English is the language for, oh, I'm just gonna take a little bit of that and a little bit of that. Although all languages do that to an extent, right? Pinche has 2 meanings. Well, actually 3. Yeah, that sounds about right for a language. that sounds correct. You're funny enough to mention. Now that that's all out of the way, we need to talk about one last thing. General mechanics. Yeah, I think... Talk about one last thing. And I wanted... I don't think this will come across at all, but what I wanted this to sound like was, like, the lead up to, like, a sponsorship or some shit. And then it's just general mechanics. General mechanics. So we got time. I think with the way I wrote it though, it's kind of impossible to make it sound like that, because typically where it's just like but first let me talk about one thing. But if I said but first let me talk about one thing, I felt like that didn't flow at all. I don't know. Filipino is a horrible Frankenstein of Spanish, Chinese, Japanese, English, and hundreds of native languages that existed before the colonization.
Yeah, I heard about that recently. The Philippines got what is it? The Philippines got colonized by Spain like hundreds of years ago. So now like a ton of like Filipino, or now there's a decent amount of like Filipino last names that are like Spanish. General mechanics. General mechanics. Okay. Make this fucking big. Text size 500. That's too big. Text size 300. That's still too big. Text size, yeah. Where did it? Wait. Oh, it's all the way up here. Why? What the fuck? What is this, and why is it all the way up there? What? Whenever I hear jazz, I really just can't help but think. Oh yeah, I really need to... I'll go back and coordinate text later, alright? Because I'm gonna have to end up rewatching for all this, and undoubtedly I'm gonna go back and change shit. Undoubtedly. It can be a conjunction of pinchar, poke something, or pointy object. Okay. But in Mexico, it's an adjective to the effect of goddamn / fucking. I see. You attach it to whatever you want to complain about for pejorative effect. Okay. I have the funniest example of it about doctoring yourself. My middle name is the whitest shit you could come up with the whitest last name. Well, my last name is the most Spanish. you just have the biggest crossing. It's what is it? Hopefully this doesn't sound offensive when I say this, but the mental imagery I got was like, what was it? What's that ice cream called? Like the Napoleon or whatever, where it's like, it's it's vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry, all perfectly like you know, 30 free. Filipino, white, and in Spanish. Yeah, Napoleon. Yeah, that one. For another word of multiple meanings. For another word of multiple meanings, hostia can mean wafer, or in European Spanish specifically, it can also mean a rude way of referring to a hit, or the Spanish equivalent of, oh, fuck. Hostia. Interesting. You say that as if I don't fucking see Neapolitan or no. Neapolitan? How the fuck do you pronounce that? In my head, it was always Napoleon, but that's... Unless there's, like, some weird silent shit going on, that's definitely not how you pronounce it. I see, like, Neapolitan. Every birthday I've been to? Yeah, I've seen it a couple... I don't know. I was just trying to... I was trying to think of, like... Because, like, yeah, I assume most people have seen it. I just don't know, like, what the name is. Neopets, yes. In Spanish, it's called Napolitano.
Tano. So that tripped me up too. Makes sense. Very important to distinguish from homophobes. Oh wait, I forgot which one was homonyms and which one was homophobes. I don't fucking remember what a homonym means. Yeah, because it's not homonym. It's homonym. Or is it not homonym? No, there's no way it's homonyms. I'm pretty sure, because it's a homonyms. Fuck, I don't remember. Hold on. Google. Wait, where the fuck? Google, help me. How the fuck is this pronounced again? I'm pretty sure I have this right, but I need to confirm.
Homonym.
Yeah, homonym. It's homin. Each of the two or more words having the same spelling or pronunciation but different meanings or origins. Okay. Okay. That's what that meant again. Listen, I hadn't seen the word homonym literally, like, since fucking, like, I don't know, actually. The last time I remember seeing that word was, like, probably, like, 2nd grade. Once saw a meme that misspelled transphobes as trans phones, and now phones have genders. Okay, this is incredibly out of pocket, but because, like, I had heard people say Rule 34, and I had a vague idea of what it meant, but one day I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna Google it so I have the, like, so I actually know what people are talking about. And you know, it gave the description, right? Like anything and everything can be made into porn. And the reference image it showed was like, I don't remember what the dialogue was, but it was like some anime girl or whatever being like saying like insert it or some shit, and then it cuts, and then it's like, and it's a phone, and somebody's just plugging in the charger into a phone. That's what that made me think of. Transformer phones. When you look up Touhou Futo but make a... Oh. When you look up Touhou Futo but make a typo. Just like, man, why is there so many drawings of characters' feet? It's like, oh, wait a minute. Now, if you want to make a different typo, tech support Ayafumo. Tech support. I don't know the typo. I don't know it. He's got the spirit. Oh, I didn't know Nobeka's typo. Oh, okay, so no, so that was supposed to be the emote. Your sub ran out at the last second. Run it back, run it back. Right, the whole point of this is that I wanted text. Make a different typo. Sua no bounce. General mechanic. General mechanic. Probably put the second set of text in like right here. Also, just so it looks a little bit cleaner, just general mechanics. Da 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 da. Now. Cut here. Cut here. Ah! What did I do? Did I copy paste it at least? I think I hit Control Z. Oh wait, so redo. There. Control C. Perfect. Oh, Touhou Futo and the Touhou Fumo. Oh, I see. Okay. Gen Real? What? I'm sorry, what the hell is the Aya pinup? What do you mean the Aya pinup? Awesome. I need to make it like a font smaller. Ooh, listen to this shit. Yeah, make this, hold on. Make this a font size smaller. Not what I meant to do. Look up alternative facts in Eastern Utopia sometime. Yeah, I still do need to read that. Fun. Real funny read. Oh, Gen Real mechanics. Oh. Oh yeah, I did misspell that. General. Wait. So just this? General. Gen Real. Listen, we got those Gen Real mechanics as opposed to those Gen Fake mechanics. General mechanics. Make that a little more centered. General mechanics. And then we make this one appear on the general mechanics. Is that good? Bang. General mechanics. I can have that appear a little bit later. Oh, this one also goes on for a little too long. General mechanics. Is that good? Might be good. Might be goated. Hold on. Bang. General mechanics. Now, let me... When Fumo, but also Fumo. I think you guys are drunk today. I think I'm sitting here perfectly fine and healthy, and you guys have lost it. Finally, we can generate real mechanics. We found the generation machine. Yeah, let me see. Now that that's all out of the way, we need to talk about one last thing. General mechanics. In Spanish, fumo means I smoke from the verb fumar. Oh, that's cool. Chris, I'm grinding my Mirror Dungeons and Limbus. I lost it a long time ago. Fair. Just got a new Lego thing that I can consider a weapon. Is it Miku with a shotgun again? Disclaimer, I've never smoked, not tobacco, not other things. I mean, yeah, no, I don't know. I guess I don't know that much about you, but like, if you say you haven't smoked, I believe it. I've never really smoked either. I don't know. I mean, I get why it's addicting because of the nicotine, but I haven't really seen the appeal of it. I think what it was is my dad used to be a smoker for a long time, and like I kind of like, I think because of that I just never, or like I never really liked the smell of the smoke, so I think that kind of helped me stay away from it. He fell in the sword so that I could walk around it. And now he's off of it as well, so. He hasn't smoked in, like... I actually don't know how long it's been. Maybe a decade. Has it been that long? I don't know. He hasn't smoked in a very long time. Now, let me clarify when I say... It's something that I have activated so hard that it launched a minifig... What the fuck? You got like a slingshot or like a catapult? My mom is a walking chimney, so I can't even recognize the smell of cigarettes anymore. Damn. I know some people got it like that. Or some people do got the addiction that bad. Again, it's a hard thing to quit. And some people don't want to quit it either. Which doesn't make it any easier. Now, let me clarify when I say general mechanics. What do I want here? I think I want I like using now as a separator between scenes. It won't look as clean, but I'm just gonna do this. This isn't jazz. It's very nice, though. Is it just, like, the spinning Fumo forever? I mean, I'm not gonna complain about that. To be fair, I'm not complaining. I love this Yomo image so much. I know, right? Duration. Imagine this video had a Portal 10 radio thing going on. Oh, like yeah, it sounds like slightly muffled. Now, let me clarify. Now, so it's like, there's a space. There's a space of about like a second. Thanks. Now, let me, does that work actually? That might work. Now, let me clarify when I say general mechanic. Portal radio 10 hours long is a thing? Oh. Well, I think they wanted, listen, they wanted 9 hours to, you know, because they needed Chirno. Let me clarify. Little too far forward. I need this 10 frames back. Let me clear. Yeah, perfect. Now, let me clarify when I... Okay, now I need... What do I need? I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. I want to think of what to put here, and then I'll start. Now, let me clarify what I mean by gym. What do I want for... The next line is, let me clarify what I mean by general mechanics. Now, let me clarify what I mean by general mechanics. I could just make another meme image. Sure. You just got the notif and effectively the sub. The attempted emote was ran out today. Damn. It's the worst time for it to happen. Why is this fucking cursor so shiny? Am I tripping, or has it always been like that? Hold on. What stage did I want? I wanted a specific stage. This one. Hold on. That'll probably be better. Reminds me, 3 days ago, I got a notification that my gifted sub to a German VTuber I've literally never seen in my life ran out. Oh, you know what? No. I got something that happened to me like that only once though, except I knew who it was, because what was it? They're a Touhou streamer. I forget their name, but they're pretty good. I feel bad. I'm blanking on their name right now, but there was I got a notification that I got a random gift sub, that I somehow got a gift sub to a Touhou streamer whose chat I had been in one time, but I've never actually watched them live. The only reason I was in their chat was because they had done a speedrun on Carefree Yuuka. Genreal. It's Gen. Who the fuck gifted me a sub to her and why? Well, it was probably like they were doing like 10 gift subs, right? And then you got randomly selected. I get random subs all the time since I fall asleep watching Twitch and end up getting rated into random channels. Oh, that's hilarious, actually. Yeah, but you were in the chat at least once. They only spoke German. Sometimes, okay, and I've noticed this. So sometimes Twitch will say that I've watched a stream that I've literally never clicked on. I think what happens is when you go to the home page, it starts automatically playing a stream in the top as like a recommended thing. And it'll count that towards your watch time. So I think since you were technically in that chat, I guess that meant that you could still be selected? I don't know. That's my best guess. Alright, what the fuck was I doing? Yeah, then go to intro or video stuff. Gen. The only non-English chats I've gotten in my homepage are Spanish and Japanese. Okay, yeah, I have no fucking clue then. It's probably just a bug or some shit. Gen. Gen. Mechaniques. General mechaniques. Yeah. And then, hold on. We need... we need a surprised man. Surprised man PNG. Oh, no, right, I forgot. We already did do this. We need a different surprised man. We got... Okay, hold on. We got some good options here, chat. We got some good fucking options here. I think this guy's perfect because he's, like, right in the center. He's like, yeah, that... Okay, hold on, though. Wait. The fact that he's like, oh, no, stop. Wait, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, actually. Time to learn German and expand my repertoire of VTubers. So you need to watch Shen. If you're going out to German Twitch side, you gotta watch Shen. She rarely speaks German, but it still counts. Me when I have to read. No. Okay. So, alright. But here, okay. Here's the classic problem. Look at this bitch. Look at this. This guy isn't fucking transparent. We gotta open up GIMP. We gotta fix him. I can fix him. I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh god. I play visual novels. See, listen, get in the visual novel speedrunning scene. That's where it's really at. That eventually when I get sick of playing Touhou, that's where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to the fucking add alpha channel. It's exactly where I'm gonna go. No, that's the wrong thing. I think that's selecting a little too much. What happens if I do it? Wait, did I do this right? I forget. Did that even work? You have fake transparency. I don't remember. Am I doing this right? I don't remember. Is this image just on? You know what I'm realizing? If I download it like this, well, now it's a WebP, but maybe it works. No, it doesn't. Well, that was my solution. Okay, yeah, I'll look up another image. Well, we'll go back to this guy. We'll go back to the original guy.
Why? Why does the fucking this image has unsaved changes message appear on my second monitor and not on the first where I pulled it up to begin with? This is also a JGIF. This is also a WebP. Yeah, it's also fake as fuck. That's so sad. That was such a good image. That was such a good image. We need to find a different site. Yeah, this guy. And he's a PNG. Wait, he's a PNG. Ooh, this could be what we need. This could be the guy. This could be the one. Is he the one? He's not the fucking one. He's not even the one. How is he not the one? Got another guy, just get that one. Just get one that doesn't have those squares. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. Okay. Look for one that doesn't have the squares. Yeah, this guy is what I need. Wait, hold on, chat. It's a 50-50 again. I found this guy, who's pretty great. Oh, wait, never mind. It's not a 50-50. It's not a 50-50. Either that or a solid background. Because the solid background actually let me delete it correctly, I assume, right? Because I think it's looking like this is another guy who also doesn't want to open. Can I change him to a PNG, please? Instead of a fucking whatever this is. Yeah, change it. Oh my god, the file's fucking corrupted. Why is this so hard? Hold on, wait. Click on the website. Maybe he's better in his actual website. Forget about attribution. Go premium. I think it's fine. How much trouble am I gonna be in if they find out that I used their shocked man picture for a 1-second gag in my video? This is free pick. Do I need to credit them? I don't know the laws on this shit. I typically know if you're just like, I just typically see if you're just putting in a random fucking picture of somebody. Yeah, it's not Nintendo, right? I like giving credit to people because I realize that's good, but I don't know who to credit in this instance. So I think it's fine. What the fuck is this? Or what am I doing? Because, yeah, this is... Okay. We have the same problem. This man is dumb and isn't correct. So we need to fix him. But luckily, he is a solid image. He's solid as a rock. What? Okay. Oh, perfect. And then Control X. Control X. That's the exact shitty crop job we are looking for, my fellow Americans.
That is exactly what we are looking for. Intro, video stuff, export it. Export it. Beautiful. Now we're in fucking business. We open up intro, we open up... Oh, wait. No, but it should be fine. I'm zoning out so much right now. Okay, video stuff. Yeah, look at this guy. This guy's great. This is exactly how we want him to be. God damn it. I didn't do it right. I don't know what I did wrong, but this wasn't right. Oh my god, he's also infinitely fucking large. Oh no. Or wait, no, that should be fine. One of my cats has recently learned that she likes being on my lap when I'm on the computer, but unfortunately she has yet to learn that she could relax her she should relax her claws when she climbs in. Ugh. Honestly, I don't want to imagine my cat trying to sit on my fucking lap when I'm on the computer. I would never be able to concentrate. Okay, so what have I done wrong? Because it's clearly different, but it's not what we're looking for. So yeah, there's something I'm doing wrong here. Is this right? The squares are what I'm looking for, right? Okay. Export it to pictures. Replace. I'm not exporting it as a PNG. God damn it. You're right. You're right. Oh my god, you're right. Now export. Alright. What? Wait, what happened? What? Is it? Wait, what? What did I do? Oh! Okay, okay. Yeah, I need to stop trying to do shit so fast. Okay. From the top, add an alpha channel. Now select X. Select X. Now file, export as PNG, export. Export. Replace it. do it. Now we wait. I didn't wait. I did not look at the blue bar on my screen yelling at me. I didn't look at the blue bar on my screen begging me to not close the program. I was just like, yeah, I hit the button. It should be done. All right, now it's done. Perfect. This is the ideal man. This is the ideal. I don't think it matters, but let's just do this anyway. Why did I not control C him? I can't copy paste between folders. Fine. Move. You really did the virtual equivalent of unplugging the printer while I was still working. I didn't even know GIMP had that behavior. Well, you know, listen. If there's one thing I know how to do is fail. Right, how large is this image? Oh. So let's just, hold on. It should be fine. Okay. What was I doing again? I don't know why making like little bits of art all like consistently makes me lose my mind, but it's really effective. It's very effective at doing that. 900 by fucking I don't know, man. Listen, fucking around in Paint 3D always makes me laugh. There's just something beautiful about it that I can't quite describe to you. It just is. It just is beautiful. Oh, shit. I'm Sure. Save it to 2.2 Slap City intro video stuff. Yes. Perfect. No, what is it? General mechanics. Press. Let me clarify when I say general mechanics. Hold on. Oh wow, I needed to cut this apparently. What? Platform fighters. I'm going to assume that if I mechanics, I don't mean shit that you'll typically find in I got him. Now, let me clarify. When I say general mechanics, I don't mean shit you'll typically find in most platform fighters. Okay, so I need to change some shit around. Hold on. I got him. Let me clarify. Now... Now, yeah, I'm gonna have to change around the now, by the way. Now, okay, so now, definitely here. Now, honestly, I might just do... Now, let me clarify. When I say general mechanics, let me stop it at let me clarify. Okay, that's what we'll do. We'll add let me clarify, and then we'll continue this next time. Now, let me clarify. Okay. 2/21/19. When I... Yeah. See, I think setting it back a little bit was good. I say general. Okay. Okay. Is this Touhou 16? I don't fucking remember what game this was. I just know it's giving me some fucking war flashbacks. Now... Now, let me clarify. I think I just got that correct. Either that or I want to switch it a little bit. Nah, I think I like this being its own text. Is that how you spell clarify? No. It's clar-iffy. Clarify. Can I please stop getting slash resistant enemy on mirror dungeons while running a slash team? Listen, the game was made to spite you specifically. Have you not figured this out by now? Now, let me clarify. When I say... One last thing. General mechanics. Now, let me clarify. When I say... think, like... general mechanics, hold on. I think, like, here. Bye. When I say general mechanics, I don't mean shit you'll typically find in most platform fights. Okay. I'll leave it at that for now. Hey, but we got to, like, 2 minutes. So we're getting somewhere, alright?
We've done like 2 minutes of editing, and
When
we
I say general, I'm like,
cut down the total footage to like 12 minutes instead of whatever the fuck it was initially. So that's good, I think. I mean, I gotta fix a lot of this other shit, but listen. One thing at a time. Why did it not just make this its own image? One thing at a time. Close the program. I'm done for now. Good shit. Good shit. Welcome to the chat room. Apparently I just got here. I didn't know. I didn't drop any frames, did I? It's not saying I did. Alright, we're gonna look for oh, I closed it. We're gonna look for we're gonna see if anyone's streaming right now. And if not, I'm just closing it as per usual. Oh hey, tech support. Perfect. Welcome to the stream. I'm so glad I could make it. Unfortunately for myself, I'm gonna have to leave right now. I'm gonna raid. Hold on, how do I raid? I always have to remember how to do this. I do it so rarely. Raid text. Oh wait. Stream manager. Oh, it says my bitrate is not good actually. Or it says it's red. Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends. Hell yeah, brother. We're gonna raid those Shadow Legends right now. I have people to raid. Yeah, I got free people here. Yeah, that's enough to raid. Raid text appor. Start raid. Alright. Thank you so much to ever watch the stream. I hope you have a good rest of your time. Goodbye. Wait, and then we raid and then end stream.